And the interesting bits are probably... Oh, we're starting out right from the top. Game of the year. All right, what's the game of the year? Now, this is something I think will be heavily debated because, like, every one of these games is excellent. And then you got that Donkey Kong game here for some reason. I don't know why. Wait, just let me scroll that up a little bit. So we got, of course, 𝐶𝐬𝐵. Obscure? Is that how we say it? Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now, I think the winner will be 𝐶𝐬𝐵 Expedition 33. From all of these games, the only game that I played is Death Stranding 2. And you know me, I personally think Death Stranding 2 is the perfect game for me. It's a house test game. Like, it's basically being made fitting for my effing DNA, right? Now, I'm gonna vote. I think I'm gonna vote the one that I think will win. And we're gonna see if I'll be right. I'm gonna use this video here as a reference then so I can check back what is said here. Silksong you played too? No, I did not play Silksong. I played the original Hollow Knight. I did eventually be able to buy Hollow Knight Silksong, but I did not play that one. I played the first game a little bit. Yeah, got you fooled there. I think it will be Expedition 33. Sign in to vote and save progress. Sign in with your social media account. Fine. Let me just use my Twitch here. What do you mean I could have just randomly signed in with, like, nothing but my name? Alright. Should be good. Mission failed. There was an error signing you in. Something weird happened. JSON parse. Unexpected end of data at line 1, column 1 of JSON data. Okay. What? Let me try that again. Please close this window to continue. Okay, the close itself. And it gives me the JSON parse issue. So, right. If you're not going to use my Google, don't have an X. Do it for Facebook, don't want to use that. So it's either Twitch or nothing. So I guess we're not going to vote on it. I just used this video as like a what's it called? Bill? Voting bill? We can still check out the other categories, and I just can't set it off. Whatever. So I gotta say, Games of the Year, 𝐶𝐬𝐵 Expedition 33. Best Game Direction. Once again, the only game I played was Death Stranding 2. I really wanted to play Split Fiction. That's one of those games I definitely would be interested in to play. Hades 2, whatever, Ghost of Yotei, sure, has a lot of fans. And 𝐶𝐬𝐵. The categories, though, Best Game Direction, defined as awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Just based on that, game direction and design, I think Split Fiction is an excellent experience just from looking outside in. I don't know what the other games would do, like, in terms of innovation. These two guitar fragments, I mean, that was good, yeah. It's definitely not bad. I don't know, it's hard to say. Hard to say. Maybe one of the others. I don't know. I think it will be Split Fiction just for fun. And I'll probably will be wrong. But maybe what's alright. Who knows? Next category. Best Narrative. That must be 𝐶𝐬𝐵, right? From what I heard, this is being treated like the Final Fantasy VII of this era. And I'm like, oh, okay. That was a big title. So, because this is a popularity vote, I think it will be just that. No matter what I think. At least in this category, I played 2 games. Hey, I played Silent Hill F and Death Stranding 2. For me personally, what game would I rather give Best Narrative? I think it would be Death Stranding 2 for me personally. I think to me, like I said, DS2 was like genetically coded to me. And Silent Hill is great. It's like barely behind it. But Death Stranding 2 definitely is like my game. As a father, you know, I have really connected to this one. Alright, Best Art Direction. It's always the same games here. I don't know. Really hard to say. Because once again, you know, only played Death Stranding 2. That's a wash. I could go to any of these, and I wouldn't know any better. Like, I'm not sure, like, as a sequel, how Hollow Knight Silksong would advance it. Same with Hades 2. Ghost of Yotei is also a sequel. Destiny 2 is a sequel. The only game that's not a sequel is 𝐶leobscur. So I guess away with this one. But at least it's a new game. You know. Best score in music. For outstanding music inclusive of score, original song, and or licensed soundtrack. So once again, all the same songs. Woodkid and Ludwig Forse with Destiny 2 on the beach. Great song for sure. All the others, no idea. DS2, you say? Yeah. I'll just put it on there and then move on. Level Up by Spotify. Great. Best audio design, though. Now, those two games definitely had great audio design, though. That Battlefield 6 sounds absolutely fantastic for what it wants to do, you know, the Battlefield experience. And if at least finally now there's a different game nominated. I don't know in terms of sound design how the other games were playing. At least here I played 3 games out of the 5. And my intention would be to give it to Battlefield just because. There's no really reason. Like, they all sound great naturally, you know. Those are those polished titles, and I'm like, yeah. But I think I would give it to Battlefield 6. Sounds super nice, very crispy, and I just vibe with it. Such F because of the wood shoe steps. My overall opinion for SHF would be better if it wasn't trying to do, you know, the Souls-like combat without the finesse of it. That's the one big thing that holds Silent Hill Left back. You know I loved it, but you also know I don't like the combat of this game. It's just a fact. Alright, BF6. Let's go BF6. If it would load. Best performance. Wow. So, Ben Starr and 𝐶leobscur, Charlie Cox, Expedition 33, Erika Ishii, Ghost of Yotei, Jennifer English, 𝐶leobscur, Konatsu Kato for Silent Hill F, and Troy Baker. So, again, I only played Silent Hill F, so that one was great. I don't know. This could be Daredevil, you know. Didn't even know Charlie Cox was in that one, but here we are. I'd argue Troy Baker in the US2 was great too. Spoiler alert. He's in that one. No, not really a spoiler. It was literally in every trailer. I don't know. It's a wash for me. Innovation accessibility. Recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Ironically, for the first time, again, we see Assassin's Creed Shadows here. Atomfall, Doom the Dark Ages, EA Sports FC 26, and again, got even more people to get those microtransactions rolling, and South of Midnight. No idea I would like close my eyes and just press a button. I'm thankfully not needing of those, but haven't played any of these, so I couldn't tell. Just an instant skip for me. I will literally just go by the franchise that I like the most, and that's not really a real vote. Games for Impact for the thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. This is probably the list where I'm like, hey, I should put these on my backlog. Because all of these look quite interesting. Consume Me, Dispilot, okay, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, Wonder Stop. Haven't played any of these. Would need to check them out first before I can actually make a vote. So this is just skip. It's impossible to give everyone something. Best ongoing, though, that's an interesting one. Best ongoing game, as you know, awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the play experience over time. For a long time, Destiny 2 was present here, and even the Game Awards are like, yeah, Destiny 2 is dead, like, let's skip it. So we have No Man's Sky coming back here, which, yeah, that's still being developed for. Marvel Rivals, Helldivers 2, Fortnite, and Final Fantasy XIV. Of course, I played a little bit of Fortnite. Who hasn't at this point? And that's it. I mean, I played original No Man's Sky back in the day. I popped back in like 2 years ago for a little bit. And I was like, whatever. You know? I don't know. Give it to anyone. I still, from the MMO side, I still hear people playing and loving Final Fantasy 14 still or not. No idea though if it's actually good. So, you know. Skip. Best community support. So this is interesting. Recognized in a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates patches. So similar to Best Organ, but now there's also Baldur's Gate 3 by Larian Studios. Only good things about Larian and Baldur's Gate 3, so I guess that will be that one. Couldn't vote myself. And this is finally something where at least I can look at it and think like, okay, this is an interesting character. Where's T8? That has like the opposite. That's the worst community support, both from the community and from the developer. The impact was huge, yeah, but it was terrible. It was the opposite. It's the worst. Best independent game: Absalom, Ball X Pit, Blueprints, Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. It has to go to Hollow Knight. I just can't see anywhere where Expedition Obscure will win. If any award goes to Hollow Knight, it would be this one. And it's weird because in any other year, I think Hollow Knight would basically sweep the Game Awards. But I kind of think it's just being pushed out from so many other equally great games that we will barely make a dent on the Game Awards. So, you know. That's my thoughts on that. Best debut indie game: Blueprints, Clapsco Expedition 33, Best Reload, Dispatch. I actually just bought Dispatch this week because I put it on the old log. We'll play it probably in December. I don't think I can do it before with what we do today and this week. Next week, then we're gonna continue Silent Hill 4, and then at some point we're gonna play Dispatch. But you know, that's that. Hard to say what the majority will vote on. I think it will go to Clay Obscure, although I heard a lot of people just loving how Dispatch, and especially Ad Hoc Studios, is talking about the game, how they talk about development, you know, the refusal to use AI and everything. So that's really a strong point for Dispatch, just on the political side. But if I would need to guess, I would say still Expedition 33. Best mobile game. Wow. I didn't even know Destiny Rising was a thing. Apparently, that is a thing. Persona 5 The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, Uma Musume Pretty Derby, Wuthering Waves. As an Uma Musume player myself, this has to go here, because they will give out free carrots, so there's no other choice than this one. Hey, JN. What the fuck, Destiny Mobile? I know! I was like, what the hell? A mobile game for Destiny? Yeah. And we'll go to the Horse Girl game, and that's that. End of discussion. I want those carrots for free. Best VR AR. Well, whatever. Nobody plays this. Moving on. No. I don't have a VR headset. I have no interest in the VR headset. And the only reason I might get VR is if Steam frame the VR headset they will put out next year will be reasonably priced. That would be maybe finally a point where jump on in it. But other than that, I don't really fucking care about that. So, skip. Don't give a shit. If it won't let me skip to the next one. Hello? Page? This is already the last category. VR character. There's a lot more. There's a lot more. Finally, it's moving on. Best action game. Hard to say. I don't think Battlefield 6 really qualifies for an action game, although they do deliver action. I think this would either be Hades 2 or Ninja Gaiden 4. Somewhere between. No idea which will win. Really hard to gauge for me. Best action adventure. Ooh. Since when is Destiny 2 an adventure game? I think this is another great chance here for Hollow Knight to win, or a surprise Indiana Jones, but I'd rather see Skong win this one. I mean, we'll say, for the best action-adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, there's literally no puzzles in Destiny 2. And I don't know what this game does. I think they just want to fill out the category. Ghost of Hyote, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, Jones, I heard there's puzzles in this Big Fiction as well. The core puzzle thing is really cool. Of course, Hollow Knight. I don't know if there's puzzles in there. Don't ask me. I'm not a gamer. I play chess all day. Best RPG. So this is heavily competed in this time here. For the best game design with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. All of these are winners. If you are into RPGs this year, you won. Congratulations. You, the RPG player, you won. Every one of these games is great, from what I heard. So, enjoy. Best fighting. That is definitely the community of 𝐇𝐚𝐮, because they're fighting each day. Tooth and nail. They're not even playing the game anymore. They literally just meet up in person and beat each other up. That's how much they love talking about 𝐇𝐚𝐮. Oh, God. I hope it will be 2xKO. I don't want to see Fate Furious Seed of the Wolves go there. Like, I don't know. Where's Tekken 3? Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection was ass when it launched. Not sure if they fixed it by now. I don't think they did. I didn't see my dude, Maximilian dude, come forward and say, hey, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is now fixed. So unless I see that video on my timeline, I don't think that's fixed. So I don't know. Yeah, Virtua Fighter 5. Whatever. 2xKO, I think we'll get in, then we're moving on. Best family game. There's Lego Party and Lego Voyages. Isn't that a little bit? Oh, whatever. It's a Nintendo category. If Nintendo's in it, Nintendo will win it. Though there's Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World. I think it would just be Donkey Kong Bonanza and then they move on. I don't think. The Lego games, the trailers look fun. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Don't know. It's either Donkey Kong or Mario Kart. I think it will be Donkey Kong. Our best sim strategy. Final Fantasy Tactics. The Ivalice Chronicles. That's the remake, or is that is that a new game or a remake? I don't know. Jurassic World Evolution 3. Sid Meier's Civilization 7. Tempest Rising. The Altars. 2 Point Museum. Tempest Rising, is it good? Sklipgate Ironworks 3D Realms. I have no idea what that is. Tempest Rising. So what the hell is that thing? Oh wow, I mean even. I've bought it but haven't played it. Wow. It's not, I mean, yeah. Okay. I mean, you know. Very positive. Come on, Conquer, like, more than good enough, I guess. Give it the category and we're moving on. I've been meaning to play for a while. That doesn't mean it's good then if you've been meaning to play it for a while. EA Sports SC26, F125, Mario Kart World, Rematch. It's Sonic Racing Crossworld. So we'll go to Mario Kart World and we're done here. It's a Nintendo game. It's always a Nintendo game. Best multiplayer. Now this will be an interesting one. There's been so many friends-up games like this. Peak is very high up there. But no, the other games are also great. I think it's just the recency bias that will get Arc Raiders this win. Just because it's basically the latest hype to be here. Like everyone right now plays Arc Raiders. It's so close to the voting phase. I think everyone will vote for that and then it's gonna win it. You're a massive RTS fan. Let's go. Best adaptation. Now, this may be controversial. Recognize an outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. Well, Devil May Cry is out then, isn't it? Minecraft movie? Well, it's a Minecraft movie. It's hard to adapt that. Splinter Cell Deathwatch? Never looked at that. Could be interesting. Last of Us Season 2 probably would just be carried here from the Last of Us fans. And then Until Dawn, how do you even know that's a thing? I think it's a movie? The archive is huge? Yeah, it is. I think we'll just go to Last of Us and then that's it. Most anticipated game. Now, here we are. Those are all great games. 007 first like looks like it's paid for. Like they it's definitely not looked for in my bubble. GTA 6 will win it naturally for the third time in a row. God forbid. And if you keep pulling like if Rockstar Games is able to pull more money out of the anticipation, they're gonna delay to 2027. I'm telling you, it's not gonna come out. Marvel's Wolverine though, that looks fucking hype. That looks so saucy, the sausage makes itself. Resident Evil Requiem is my favorite, most anticipated. I look forward to that one. And The Witcher 4. I would not put my money down to bet that The Witcher 4 comes out next year. I mean, you know, this is whenever they come out, right? But in terms of what's like reasonable to expect when it comes out next year, it's these three. GTA, I don't know. Bro, I don't know. It should have been out now. Been delayed twice. Witcher 4 for me, but the infos are rare, yeah. Hey man, it's Witcher 4. You're basically just voting. If you're voting Witcher 4, you vote for, I want to see more in this series. Which, to be fair, is Resident Evil Requiem for me, but we barely know anything. We just know that it exists. It's been worked on and, you know, this is a very personalized vote here, so Resident Evil, of course. Content Creator of the Year. Who that? Who that? Ah, Jesus. The GTA clip and the burnt peanut. I don't know. Who's the person that's least likely to turn out to be scum on hindsight? Probably Jolly. Moving on. I don't know, bro. I don't watch other content creators. Best esport game. Wow. Counter-Strike 2. Dota 2. League of Legends. Mobile Legends. Bang, bang. Or Valorant. I don't know. Well, just sleeping on the Uma Musume esports. That's a different topic. Skip. Don't give a shit, really. Best esports athlete. Wow. You got Brock Summerhaller. Chovy Jung-ji-hoon. Oh, sorry, let me scroll down. Forsaken. Oh, it even says in which games they participate here. Kakaru Watanabe. Menard, Sol Leonardo, and Zaiwu Matthew Ebel. So anyway, best esports team. So anyway, that's it. It's not like I don't like watching esports. You couldn't pay me to go for a single team for like that. That is an old version of me. Like I was into big Berlin gaming. And, you know, whatever. It's interesting, though, they do multiple rounds of voting here. So round 1 opens December 1st for player's choice. 3 rounds, 3 chances to win. Half questions. I don't know. I want to vote now. Yeah. Vote for... So from 30 nominees, they vote for 10. And round 2, for 10 nominees, vote for 5. And for round 3, 5 nominees vote for 1. What's player's choice about? I don't... Have questions? Yeah, plenty. Winners are determined by a blended vote between the voting jury 90% and public fan voting 10%. Wow. So if the fan voting is only 10% and the jury is 90%, which I've not seen this one before. Whew. We gotta go through the list again, I guess. Nominees are most categories of the Game Awards are chosen by an international jury of over 100 global media and influence outlets, selected for the history of critical video game evaluation. Specialized juries also convene for other categories, including esports, accessibility, and best adaptation. Each voting outlet completes a confidential, unranked ballot based on the collective and diverse opinion of its entire editorial staff, listing out its top 5 choices in each category. Ballots are tabulated, and 5 games that appear on the most ballots are put forth as nominees. If in the event of a tie, 6 or more nominees will be announced in the category. So that's how we have sometimes more than 5. Why don't the fans 100% select the winners? Because, you know, don't. Creating 100% fan vote presents several challenges. First, given that some games are exclusive to one platform, a public vote puts single-platform games at an inherent disadvantage over multi-platform titles. In addition, it's important that winners cannot be socially engineered in any way. We found that a blinded vote is the most credible and authentic way to select winners. Fair. Boy. This is an interesting one. What is the cutoff date for eligibility? So games eligible for the Game Awards this year must be available for public consumption on or before Friday, November 21st. Hey, we can still release a game, you know? We can still make today's playthrough, or at least, play session, a nominee, technically. Similarly, games that were released on or after November 22nd last year are first eligible for this year's awards. Fair enough. So, that's my Game Awards voting. I have no idea, bro. Like, it's gonna, as always, go the same way. Me sitting down, being super cynical, 90% of the trailers I don't care about, and we're gonna have a good laugh. And so in other news, let's play some games here.